While there's certainly a lot of cynicism regarding the media and politics, social media shows us that people want to be engaged and involved. People create, share and have heated debates, but often achieve little. And it can be hard to verify fact from fiction, genuine news from propaganda.
I've been known to get into the occasional debate.
I hate political discussion on Facebook. It doesn't belong there.
But despite the rise of so-called citizen journalism, getting involved and covering political events can be daunting or simply inaccessible, with confusing websites and endless emails.
You need to search and search hard to find out when these meetings are on, and it's almost like it's a hidden door policy.
Yeah, no, they're very hard to access.
Furthermore, with only the biggest political stories making headlines and job cuts across regional newsrooms, coverage of issues that truly affect the local community is becoming a rarity.
You hear a lot about, the sex scandals and the more controversial stuff, but a lot less about grassroots community.
The community's losing its advocacy, and that's a crying shame.
At Public Record, we believe people want to be more engaged and involved in the news and politics that actually affects them. Everyone suffers when the public is disillusioned due to a lack of interactivity, and when journalists and politicians appear unapproachable. Our aim is to change that. Public Record is a mapping app that pins the location of political happenings in your local area. If it involves federal, state or local governments, if it's a union interest group or party meeting, a public forum or lecture, or even a court hearing, it'll be there. Upcoming events are in blue, past events are in orange, and there's a calendar if you want to look further back on archived discussions. When you tap a pin, you'll be shown information like date, time and location. You can then view the event in detail. Because we want to make it easy for everyone to understand and report on events, we provide background information like reports, minutes, legislation and transcripts, as well as live broadcasts. You can also see articles that have been published about an event, with user-submitted ones taking prominence. In the discussion tab, professional or citizen journalists are featured, and users can interact with them at events. As a web app, it works seamlessly across mobile, tablet and desktop, no matter what OS or browser you're running. With Public Record, don't just have an opinion. Become more informed by engaging with local issues, journalists and politicians, and make society more transparent in the process.
It's putting out the information that, the community should be caring about and that really matters to local residents.
Give them an app, say in your spare time, mate, if you want to know what's happening in your local area, it'll tell you what is going on in your area.
When you realise that actually impacts the way the community is run, you realise how important it is.
Public Record's for professional journalists too. It gets them close to their community, builds trust and opens up a potential new audience. By demanding unbiased, accessible local news on issues that matter, politicians and media organisations may just focus a bit more on what's really important. You. Public Record. Change it by being part of it.